Welcome back one and all. My name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Antharion. Where we left off last time, we were heading to Northwind. I actually arrived. There are a lot of invisible walls on the way to Northwind. We actually had to park our boat around here and just walk into the shard. There's invisible walls all along here, and I didn't go up here to check if I can go this way, but like there are walls all along this border. So I gave up with that and just turned around and went to a little alcove where I could easily park my boat, and now here we are. We're pretty close to the fragment location. I haven't really met any enemies on the way yet, which is kind of nice, because enemies are mean and nasty. And actually, I'm just going to turn up my microphone volume just a teensy. That's too much. There we go. That's probably better. That's goodish, I think. Good enough. Oh, there's a frost skeleton mage like 3 feet away from us. Let's back up a few feet, save, and then we'll go in. 83 hit points. That's an easy fight. We can take that. I'm not even going to bother using my magical powers other than healing. Vast frost mage powers, and he swings with his staff. Must have been out of mana. I know that feeling. We're going the wrong way. Slightly the wrong way. Here we go. This is probably it. If I look on the map, that appears to be it. This is the Frostfern Mine, where apparently another fragment is located. It's a nice looking place. Very miney. And full of dead ends, like most mines. But what we're looking for is a sweet, sweet fragment of a weapon. It looked like a sword. Ooh, a skeleton. He gave us some food. How long has that bread been there? Now, I get it's an ice-filled mine, so it's probably kept preserved, but I mean, really, how old is that bread? It's on a skeleton, for one, which means the whole body has actually decomposed at this point. There's no more flesh on it. So it obviously wasn't preserved that well. This is actually a really easy place. Why is everything so low in terms of hit points? Like, we went from a place where things had nearly 200 to a place where they have 7. That's weird to me. I'll take the skull because skulls are... Oh, wait. Someone mentioned I should stack my lockpicks. They're stacked. I don't know who that person was, or what that person's talking about. My lockpicks are clearly stacked. Let's go this way. Open from elsewhere. That must be the end of the mine. Or possibly there's a lever somewhere we don't know about yet. There's a lack of things in here. It's a very empty mine so far. Now let's go this way. Hey, there's a secret door. And we hit level 15. Alright, let's level up quickly, and then we'll move on. So, how many stat points? 4. 1, 2 strength, 1 dexterity, 1 constitution. I think that's what our things were for him. And I'm going to give him more foraging, because his one-headed melee skill is pretty good. And he's going to get more lockpicking. Actually, 2 and 2. Good enough. And he gets 2 dex. One constitution, 1 luck. Sure. Intelligence gives us spell points. So I'm just going to dump everything into spell points for him. And he's going to buff up his gray magic. We're going to try and get our gray magic to an acceptable level. She's going to have 1 lore, 1 persuasion, 2 persuasions, and 1 white magic. And her general thing is going to be also intelligence. Okay, so that is a way down to the next level. But let's finish up this level first. I'm sure there's more to this level than meets the eye, so let's take a quick peek. Down hallway number 9 or so. shoot. You know what? Just stand there. I screwed up your movement and now you're stuck. Boom! One dead guy. These guys are really easy to kill, actually. Also, their AI is kind of stupid. Not that I'm complaining. Really? Really? One hit point left? There's so much wrong with that I just can't even describe it. Alright, let's finish that one off. We'll shoot this one in the face, and then we'll hopefully finish it off as well. Can I loot a minecart? No. Can I loot this? Yes. So there are 3 ways to go off of this path. We're going to take this one, because it's got barrels. There's $21, and nothing. And nothing. And $55, and a mushroom. And some food. Cool. That wasn't such a bad pile of stuff. It's a long, long winding path. Where's it going? Hey, a door with a lock. Okay. Cool, that worked. Hey, a chest. And it has $160 and a mana potion. Not too shabby. What do we got in here? Rocks, excellent. Heart bulbs and roots, which we're gonna sell, probably. And more rocks. Who puts rocks in barrels? You're in a mine. If you're gonna move rocks out of the mine, put it in a cart and just take it in the cart out of the mine. You don't need to put it in a barrel. That's just stupid. I'm surprised there's no enemies in this room full of barrels, but you know what? Not complaining. Why are you overburdened? What are you carrying? What weighs so much for you? Give some potions to him. Give some potions to her. There, now you have 9-ish ability to carry things. Ooh, sweet arrows. Hope they automatically stack, otherwise that's going to be a pain. You know what, I'll take both of those to sell. Did those arrows stack for me? Yes. It would appear that they did. Give them to him. He's got 120 arrows. That's a pretty decent amount. No secret doors or anything down there that I saw. Man, this place is really windy. Why is every dungeon in this place extremely windy? Oh, and more skeletons. I'm not gonna make it. Okay, you shoot the mage. Now shoot the mage. Mages are usually bad news. Ow. They heal themselves? Yeah. Apparently frost mages take some white magic to go along with their black magic. Let's get rid of that fighter. Let's get rid of the mage, and we'll heal up our main character, who's taken a little bit of damage, not too much. This place is actually quite easy. I'm pondering that maybe we should have done this place first. This might be the first fragment location. It definitely appears to be on the easier end of the spectrum in terms of dungeons. I mean, compare this to the desert, where one desert creature has the same hit points as 3 of these creatures. That just shows you the extreme difference between the two. Hey, sweet, that skeleton had a fish on it, which I would never ever eat because A, it's a skeleton, probably doesn't know much about preserving food, and B, it's a skeleton, so that means its skin has rotted off, which means preservation is not as good here as I thought it would be. A frostbolt? He actually cast a real spell for once. Time to heal, I guess. Disappointed. 6 damage and frostbite, huh? Well, that's interesting. Give me some mana back and I'll heal you up. Basically turning... This is effectively World of Warcraft's life tap for warlocks, turning priest mana into warlock mana. In the terms of this game, it's turning white magic into black magic, which works out fine for me. Oops. That was the wrong button. There we go. So what's down here then? More paths. Hello? Ooh, I like barrels. Nothing. Some more food. By the way, finding food is equivalent to finding about 15 gold, so it's not too bad. Food seems to be around 15 gold per food, depending on the type of food, but like the generic foods are around that value amount. This looks like it'll be a battleground? No? Just an empty room with one cart in it. Right then, let's quick save. Just a reminder that Stellaris Utopia will be starting tomorrow. I'm going to try and... oh, there's a lock here. Do some recording while at work on my breaks. I won't be able to upload it probably until I get home, but it's going to be pretty awesome, I think. I am very excited for that expansion. It adds so much to the game, so if you are a fan of Paradox Games, you know that their development cycle is they release a pretty good game, and then they spend 8 years tuning it to be an amazing game. And that's what's happening with Stellaris. It started out as a pretty decent game. It had some serious problems. I mean, it still has problems. It's built on an old game engine, so there's some memory bottlenecking, which happens, and it kind of... oops. No, don't fireball my own people. Causes some end game lag especially, but... what is good to note about Stellaris is that it's extremely fun. If you're into a 4X space empire building game, there isn't a lot out there that rivals it. There was the Master of Orion remake released a year or two ago now? Maybe last year. I think it might have been last year. But I gave it a try. I really did. I just find Stellaris to be a superior game, which is unfortunate because I loved Master of Orion when I was younger. It was, by and large, one of my favorite games when I was a kid. The remake is okay. It's just nothing special. Whereas Stellaris' development cycle has added so much with every DLC pack, aside from like the aesthetic ones. There's a plant-based race DLC pack, which didn't add any content per se, just some skin changes basically, so it was an aesthetic DLC, which is fine. I don't care too much about that. But then they released Leviathans, which added a whole bunch of stuff to it. They also, and then they developed Utopia, which changes basically the entire gameplay in terms of governance and civics. So I'm really excited to see how that plays out, and I'm hoping you guys will enjoy it as well. If you don't like 4X space games, you probably won't enjoy Stellaris, but such is life. We're almost done our Antharion video for the day though, and we're just cleaving our way through frost skeletons. I mean, this particular dungeon doesn't require any really amount of talking because about it. It's a fairly basic run-of-the-mill dungeon. We've done... oh, we picked up garbage. It's a fairly run-of-the-mill dungeon. There's nothing particularly special about it. It's just a place where there are some skeletons, which we've faced lots and lots of skeletons in our existence in this game. And there is treasure. There's not a whole lot special with this dungeon. The only difference between this dungeon and the last one we did was this one is in ice. Which is cool, because dungeon crawling is a lot of fun. I'm out of mana? Time to life tap. Maybe I'll life tap twice in this battle. Actually, we're almost out of white magic too. Maybe we should have a rest after this battle. Alright. Let's grab this barrel and have a quick rest. There's chicken. Excellent. We'll rest for 4 hours, get some mana back, and then we'll move on. So yeah, this dungeon is not particularly unique in any way yet. I'm sure there will be something cool later on, like some sort of fragment guardian that requires us to beast mode a hard lock and a medium lock. Alright, let's start with the medium lock. This will be the last thing we do in this video, is just do the locks here. Damn it. I don't want to break lockpicks on mediums. I'm willing to accept some losses on the hards. There we go. 300 bucks, 8 arrows, and a vigor potion. Is there anything over here? No, just these 2 chests. Okay, so the hard one is 21%. We're going to try to do it without breaking a lockpick. I'll do it twice per save. You know what? I will accept that. Ooh, that looks like some fancy armor. Possibly for our main character. Let's take a look. It is Knight's armor. Armor 2? That seems pretty low. What's this armor? 8. So it's garbage, is what you're saying. Its value is pretty decent, though. Can you carry it? Good. Alright, that's pretty much going to be the end of this video. We'll just quickly check. Is this? That's just another fight room, so we'll just camp out right there. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. We will be continuing through this fragment dungeon in the next video. We're going to try and grab the next fragment, kill whatever guardian is in our way, then do a bunch of Northwind quests, because apparently this is the level appropriate place for us at the moment. The desert is a little bit out of our league, but I'm sure we will get there as well, and we'll take on everything there. And hopefully, in the next few months, we'll finish this game. I know 15-minute videos at a time are relatively short, but it is either early morning when I do these videos or at lunchtime, and I have things to do. Sadly, this is not my job. If it was, I would definitely just have an hour videos of these as well. So, take care everyone. See you guys next time, which will be tomorrow.